On Saturday, June 6th, as his government celebrated 4 years in power, Prime Minister Alan Chastanet put the nation on alert for an early general election. Since then, both political parties have ramped up their campaigning in the constituencies. Senator Francisico Pierre, during an interview on the News 45 Major on Wednesday, stated his full intention to run for political office in his constituency.
It was always my intention from 2016 to contest any other election that is called in St. Lucia at any point in time. As we stand now, I have formalized the process with my constituency group in terms of as an applicant for the next general election. I'm still waiting confirmation. But personally, yes, I am available to run on a UWP ticket.
Pierre reiterated that the calling of an election prior to its constitutional date falls in the Prime Minister's prerogative, but he says he doesn't see the need for an early poll. He says now is the time to focus on the government's projects.
As we know, under the Constitution of St. Lucia, it is the purview of the Prime Minister to call election when he feels like. Personally, I do not think an election should be called urgently. I think right now the government should take its time and continue with the projects, particularly those in the south of the island, like St. Jude's Hospital, like the hotel in Canel, like the cruise ship terminal in Vieux-Fort. We've seen a lot of progress coming from this government in the south of the island. And I think that the Prime Minister should not be too hasty in calling election not before those projects is well on the way.
The senator once again voiced his frustration and concerns about the taxi sector, of which he is a veteran of over 30 years.
Right now, the situation that we are facing within the taxi sector is one that is created partly by us, the taxi operators, by allowing a few men to hijack the National Taxi Union. And indeed, the representation is very poor. The taxi sector is too divided. For years now, we have not gotten an increase from the tour operators. We are not getting any concession from government, and I say government because whether it be the SLP or whether it be the UWP, we have not gotten any duty-free concession for quite some time. I think those men that are the helm of the union should set themselves aside and allow the taxi operators, the men and women of the taxi sector, to come together and select suitable people that would protect and represent the interests of the taxi sector.
Historically, the constituency of Laborie has been a bastion of the opposition St. Lucia Labour Party. Pierre, who hopes to secure the UWP nomination, is confident of bucking the trend and flipping the seat for the incumbent. Colby DeVoe, HTS News Force.